Welcome to Covering the Bases with the Mets. I am Teresa Aronson from the St. Lucie County Chamber of Commerce. It is our pleasure, our honor to facilitate this show every second Monday of the month.
Correct. Yep.
It starts at 8:30 a.m. at the SLC TV studios. It is free. Is it open to the public? It starts at noon. It's noon, right?
Yeah.
It's noon. It's noon at this very moment, but that's okay. I'll still say 8:30. But we do provide lunch courtesy of Jimmy John's.
Yep.
Bobby Malik owns a couple Jimmy John's here in St. Lucie County, a former St. Lucie Mets, and decided to stay here. He donates sandwiches every single second Monday to our studio audience. So a big hand to our studio audience for coming out for their free sandwiches today.
Yeah.
Happy to have them. We have a full audience
I know.
for the first time in a
first
been a while.
time. Yeah.
Yeah. We usually, Renee has been with us
Yes.
since we started back up, but typically it's just Renee, occasionally Mark, but we have some others with us that are
Yeah.
new too. So happy to have them. Please welcome my co-host for today's show. We have, of course, Lauren Diacedes from the Mets organization and Casey Blair, also from the Mets. Casey is in charge of events and corporate and community events and all that kind of great stuff, and then Lauren handles corporate partnerships, correct?
Yeah.
Oh, very good. I got that right. Welcome.
And all of the above.
And and whatever else gets thrown at you. So I want to talk about what's going on at the Mets. We have our full spring training schedule. It's starting very, very shortly.
February 27th.
Yeah, so
First game. Right? Yep.
this month.
Yeah.
That's crazy. And then it's a full schedule, right? They haven't made it lighter yet.
As of the moment of this taping, no.
Everything is on schedule for 16 home games, 2 night games. We play the Yankees.
Nice.
Lots of giveaway dates.
Boston, you playing in Boston?
No Red Sox this
No.
year. But we do have the Pirates
Okay.
and the
Braves.
Braves, the World Series champs.
Oh, that'll
so.
be a good game too. The Atlanta
Yeah.
Braves. That'll be, well, they'll all be sold out. And you can buy your tickets now, right?
Yep. stluciemets.com.
Very good. I'm excited about spring training.
And we're also doing a 5K kickoff on February 13th.
That's
this
right.
spring. So right before pitchers and catchers report, we're going to do a 5K called Swing into Spring Training at the stadium. So
You usually like to participate in the 5Ks,
I
but I
do.
don't think you can this time, can you?
no.
Okay. You're going to sit this one
very,
out.
very pregnant, yeah.
Yeah, very, very. And at that time,
Oh yeah, even more so.
incredibly pregnant.
Yeah.
So do you have to do it now that Lauren, your token runner,
We have to
is-
work.
We're working.
so
we're like in
that's
charge
a
of.
shame.
We're in
You
charge of the
can't.
event. So
Darn.
We'll walk the course
Yes.
beforehand.
we do have a site visit next week with the running management team for like the timers and stuff. So we'll,
Yeah,
do
we'll
it
get
that
What
that
is the course? What's the path?
It's basically a loop around California and Peacock, like around the complex, and then coming
whole-
in, and then you'll end at home plate. So
It's even
Oh.
out towards, around IRSC portion
Yeah.
all the way
So
like University, California,
to
all the way back
Peacock.
around
All the-
to Peacock,
inside
To
the
into
complex.
minor league.
Mike Piazza Drive.
No, into the minor league side,
Aw.
and then come through the back fields.
And
Okay.
end at home plate
Yeah. and
on the
then-
Very
main
good.
field.
Yeah.
Good. And how can they sign up for the 5K?
stluciemets.com. There's a link, or you can go to Run Sign Up and search for our 5K as well.
And I'm sure you're going to have like T-shirt, Mets shirts, and all that kind
Oh,
of
yeah.
stuff.
You-
You won't have this gorgeous.
No, those are one of a kind sweatshirts.
I know.
Two of a kind.
Well, yes, but
These are limited
yeah.
series. This was part of my Christmas gift package
Yeah.
from the Mets, and
So when it gets cold,
or I get lost.
yeah,
It's like a beacon to
Yeah.
find Teresa. It's a little bright,
it's very bright.
but yes, and
It's fun though. It's different.
Sure.
90% of our stuff is blue, so
Yeah, you're right. You never get to do the orange
yeah.
But this is jail, inmates, jumpsuit, traffic cone.
Yeah.
You went for it.
Oh, they sure
I
did.
love it.
Yeah.
I'm wearing it with pride today.
No, I
here.
think Nike comes up with it, so it's not even us.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, it is orange, very orange. I hope it didn't throw off the lighting in the studio today.
The background is
I
like
know.
contrast.
you're
Just a
blending in
glare.
with the black
Yeah.
background.
But no.
But yeah,
I
so
do love it.
the entry fee includes a T-shirt. Every finisher gets a medal, and then we're gonna do like top,
A medal?
female. Yeah.
Like a finisher's
Like
medal.
a finisher's medal.
Is that common with runs? I
Yes.
don't do them, as you
Yeah.
know, so yeah.
And then also every runner will get a GA ticket to the game. They get to choose between one of 3 games.
Spring training games? Oh,
Yeah.
wow, that's
So-
worth the price of
Yeah.
admission.
And then we have some sponsors that are adding to the swag bag as well. And we'll have, Natalie's orange juice, bagels. So it's going to be fun. A DJ to pump people up. Because it's also the morning of the Super Bowl. So,
Oh, wow.
it's kind of going to be like,
Big day.
get your run in
And then
before you go
yeah.
eat all the Super Bowl snacks.
I'm going to, I might attempt it. I've been
You should.
saying, 5K, that's
It's
like
a walk
not-
run,
Yeah,
so you can
so
do
yeah.
either.
Yeah.
Oh, trust me, if
Yeah.
I do it, it's definitely a walk
yeah.
run.
yeah.
Mostly a walk, but
It'll
that's
be
okay.
fun. This is our first time doing it. We've wanted to do it for a while, so hopefully this will be a annual thing moving
Good.
forward.
And a portion of the proceeds will be going to Treasure Coast Hope for the Homeless too. So
Okay,
we're
is that
partnering with them.
Rich's?
Yep.
Very good. Rich Del Toro's family's nonprofit.
Yep.
All right, love it. Okay. Also, we are starting our new kind of format for
Yeah.
this show this month, so
Our
we're
new
super
segment.
excited about that.
Yes.
And so I want to kind of get it started. So we talked about changing up what we do here on the show. During COVID, when we were trying to feature things to do on the Treasure Coast, it was a little bit difficult at times. And your corporate team decided that they wanted to weigh in on it, and they came up with a great idea that you guys have taken and ran with.
Yeah.
So we are going to feature local student athletes
Yeah.
from now on, and hopefully maybe a player, even if it's during St. Lucie Mets season.
Yeah. Maybe throw in a St.
We'll
Lucie
throw in a
or
player from
something.
time to time, but we're going to feature 2 student athletes in our community every single month on the show.
Yep.
I'm super excited about
Yeah.
that.
We're really excited.
And we're going to go out and film them in their natural habitat, which is playing whatever sport that
Yeah.
they're into, particularly. And then Adam, tell us a little bit about Adam.
Adam McDonald, he's our broadcaster and media relations manager. So he's kind of going to use his skills to go interview these athletes and see, what makes them tick, what they like about their sport, and how they got to be where they are now.
Well, that's exciting. So we've sent him out, and we have the first 2 that we're going to
Yes.
take a look at now.
From Centennial High School this month. So we have a female and a male.
Very good. And our female is?
Kiara Wood, she's a senior and she plays basketball, soccer, and flag football. She's going to be attending FAMU in the fall, and her class rank is 8.
Dang.
the senior class,
An
yeah.
athlete and smart.
Scholar, yeah.
And our second one is?
Our male athlete is Jackson Elder. He is also a senior, and he plays football and track. He is undecided of where he's going to play football in college. But he also has a really high GPA of a 3.7. So
Good for him.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's take a look what Adam came up with.
Hi, I'm St. Lucie Mets broadcaster Adam McDonald, and welcome to the February edition of Covering the Bases Student Athletes of the Month. Today, we are at St. Lucie West Centennial High School, where we will meet a couple of impressive student athletes. We'll be speaking with Kiara Wood, who plays soccer, basketball, and flag football, and Jackson Elder, who plays football. First up, let's meet Kiara. She's a top 10 student in her class, and she's going to attend Florida A&M in the fall. All right, Kiara, thanks for joining us today. Let's start here. You're only a senior once. How are you liking your senior year here at Centennial?
It's going good so far. I'm playing sports, so it's always a good thing, and I was just nominated SGA president, so I feel like I'm doing good.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Let's talk about your athletic career. You tell me you've played basketball and flag football for the school, and you play soccer year-round. Which one would you say is your favorite?
Oof. Honestly, probably soccer, because I've been playing the longest, and I enjoy it. I really feel like I know the game, and I can contribute a lot to it. So I have to go soccer, yeah.
How long have you been playing soccer exactly?
Oof, a little over a decade, probably 12
Wow.
years. Yeah, it's been a while.
What got you into soccer?
Honestly, probably just my friends. It was something for me to do up in the area. I really didn't have, I'm new, like I moved from Tallahassee, so soccer was just there. Mako's like right across over there, so I didn't live too far. So my parents just signed me up, and I really enjoyed it. So
What position do you play?
played goalkeeper.
Oh,
I
nice.
just transitioned. I used to play on the field like striker, defensive back, but then I got to goalkeeper. So
What do you like about goalkeeping?
it's like safety. Like from flag football, I could see everything. I'm a leader. I could just tell everybody what to do. So
Okay. What soccer coaches have impacted you the most, and how?
oof. Probably my first soccer coach I ever had for competitive, Gibbo, because at that age she really was just trying to let you know that you're good and that everything's okay. And then transitioning from him, probably the coach I have now, Coach Tom. He's really pushed. Even though I don't want to play sports in college, he's just really pushed that. It teaches a lot more than just playing sports. It goes a lot longer. It goes a lot longer, like in ways of just playing sports. It's just any career or any life goals. So he's probably the most significant one out of all of them. Yeah.
As we're doing this interview, you have a basketball game
Yeah.
tonight.
Yeah.
How has the basketball season been going for you?
It's been okay. It's happy and sad. It's happy because it's another year I get to play with my teammates and my friends, but it's also my last year. So I wish I had more years to play. But I'm excited. We're playing Holy Trinity tonight, so it's going to be a tough game. But we're going to try to win and try to bring it home.
Flag football is a different sport. What
Yeah.
got you into flag football, and why do you like it so much?
My dad actually played football in college, and then my brother played football as well. So it's just football. You
Yeah.
love football. Everybody loves football. So I just did it, and I played basketball and soccer, of course. So it's like, okay, let me do it. And I enjoyed it. I really do enjoy it.
You're top 10 in your class. How do you balance playing 3 sports, being SGA president, all your volunteer work, with your academics? How does that work, and how do you make it work?
Honestly, I think it's from my parents, my time discipline, and they've always had me doing many things, and they've always taught me to manage my time. And I think I'm more strict on myself than they are on me. So I can't tell you. It's a lot, but I try to do what I can do, So if it works, it works. If not, but so far it's been working. It's been good.
Doing all these things, it seems to me like you would basically have nothing else to do but sleep and eat when you're not doing these things. Is there anything like you do for fun outside of sports or outside of studying?
Yeah. So it's actually funny you say that because I feel like with sports, you have a whole bunch of friends. That's a whole family. So I hang out with them all the time. I also volunteer outside as well. So I try to stay active in my community. And through sports and through sports teams, that allows you to do that. I would love to just sleep and eat all day, but you can't do that. So yeah, I would say with the sports team.
What's your favorite subject in school? You're obviously a very good student.
Oof. See, I'm in the medical academy here, so
Okay.
probably my medical classes. I'm in EKG right now, so EKG is probably like my favorite that I've had so far. Yeah.
You plan on attending FAMU. What would you like to study there?
So I'm planning to do allied health, pre-physical therapy, and my end goal is to be a physical therapist. But I would like to own my own physical therapist, company. But that also contracts with major sports teams to be athletic trainers and stuff. So that's what I'm hoping to do. Maybe I'll come back here and be able to work for the Mets. So that'll be great.
That'd be great. Yeah, we
Yeah.
could certainly use you. About that is, did you want to become that because of your playing sports and you've seen things? Is that what?
Yeah,
Is that where that
my
came from?
mother's actually a nurse practitioner. She's a geriatric nurse practitioner, and my dad's at school also a physical therapist. But freshman year, I tore my ACL,
Oh.
so I got to see the behind the scenes of going to therapy, and I really enjoyed it. So yeah, and sports, of course. That's why I want to work with major sports teams and athletes, be always around sports. So yeah.
Wow, you're checking a lot of boxes to work
Yeah.
in the sports field.
Yeah.
What are you looking forward to the most as you wrap up your career as a Centennial Eagle?
I don't want to look. I don't want to think about that. I still want to hold on to these times I have here, but I'm just trying to really, like you said, enjoy my last months with my friends, the staff, and everything. Just trying to, hold on to these last couple months, probably 3 or so. But nothing really in particular. Probably prom. I'm looking forward to prom.
It's a good choice.
Yeah.
All right, Kira. Well, thank you very much. Best of
Thank
luck
you.
to you the rest of the school year and the future. We'll be rooting for you, and hopefully we'll see you a few years back working at Clover Park.
Yeah, hopefully. Thank you.
All right, Jackson, since you've made a decision on where you're going to play college football, go ahead and tell us about it.
Going to Anderson University. It's kind of far away, but I still have family up there, so that won't be too bad. Getting quite a bit of scholarship money and playing football it's big, so it's kind of why I made the decision to go there.
Have you had a chance to visit the campus or talk to the coaches, and did they help you make that decision, and why?
I did. I went early December, and it was a nice campus. The coaches seemed real friendly. It seemed like it had a lot of good facilities and stuff, like a smaller school. So it kind of took me by surprise, but I really enjoyed it.
Well, congratulations. It's a big decision. Awesome that you get to continue your football career, which started, well, why don't you tell us where you started your football career? When did you first start playing football?
It actually started when we lived in South Carolina. Played at a recreation center, kind of close to my home. Probably when I was like 5 or 6, middle of like nowhere. And then I was playing flag at first, but I kept tackling all the kids, so I had to eventually move up to play tackle football.
Well, you're a big guy. Have you always been the bigger kid on the field?
Yeah. It's kind of like I don't know, it's always been like that. So, but I've been playing football for like forever. Moved down here and then tried to do it with the humidity, and it was just way different. Way different.
It takes a while to get used to.
Yeah.
What position do you play, and how do you like it?
I play offensive line and
Okay.
a long snap.
Oh, long snap. All right, that's a
Big
pretty,
boys up front.
That's a pretty specialized area. Tell us about a long snapper. Like, what's practice like? What's it been like in a game, and how do you practice that? Because it's such a specific duty compared to really the rest of the team.
It's a lot of pressure. You're just sitting there and you just have to snap it. It's either you cost yourself 3 points or 1 point, or you get it and you feel like this sense of relief in a way. So it's a lot of pressure on one. Like, it's just one, like, you maybe get in for like no plays, or you can get in for like 7 just at that one position. So it's a real big like thing of pressure. But I mean, it is fun.
As a long snapper, you do it on punts too.
Mm-hmm.
That means you get to run down. You're basically the first guy down, right, to run and hit somebody. You like that part of it?
Yeah, I got a couple of tackles this year doing it. It was kind of fun.
Did the long snap, is that something you volunteered for, or did a coach look at you and decide, well, Jackson might be able to do something like this?
It was kind of just like I tried it out one day and just kept going with it. But yeah.
Offensive line, which position on the offensive line?
This past year I played left tackle.
Oh,
It was fun.
that's your quarterback, a righty?
Yeah.
So you were the blind, you held his
Protecting
blind
his
spot.
blind side.
All right. Your team had a good season. You beat Port St. Lucie in the final game to make the playoffs.
Yeah.
It was quite a celebration there after the game, knowing you guys had to win to get in. And how was it to beat your rival on their field to continue your football career as a high schooler?
It felt good. They were real big-headed coming in, feeling that they were like 9-1 or something. So it felt good to like quiet it down a little bit, let them know that we still, run that area. But it felt real good to at least have one more chance of winning a big title game in my last year of football. So it felt good.
Aside from that, what are some other great memories of playing for the Eagles?
Probably just traveling a lot, like to our faraway games. Like we played a couple games my freshman year, I want to say, like in Orlando. So it was cool to see a lot of different areas rather than like Treasure Coast, Westwood, like the same people you play like every year. So I'd have to say that.
What's your favorite subject in school, and what do you plan on studying at Anderson? You got a
I really
The
like
academic side?
social studies, government and stuff like that.
okay. When you go to Anderson, do you have an idea of what you'd like to study?
I want to study biology.
And do you have any idea what you want to do with that after college? I know those are some big questions.
No, I don't really know as of right now.
All right, last question, Jackson. There's only a few months left in school as a senior. What are you looking forward to most as you wrap up your Centennial Eagle career?
Probably just watching as many like high school games as I can, because some of them are really interesting, like our basketball games. I really like watching those, but it's kind of sad to see it all come up to a wrap and end in about 4 months.
Well, college is pretty cool too. I
Yeah,
think you'll
college
like
is
that.
going to be cool, but
All right, Jackson, thanks for taking the time with us today. Best of luck at Anderson, and we'll be rooting for you.
all right, thank you.
Well, that's all for this edition of Covering the Bases with the Student Athletes of the Month. Join us in March. We'll be visiting with 2 more promising local high school athletes. Thanks for watching, and now back to the studio.
Wow, that was great.
Yeah.
Very interesting, and good luck to both those kids. I'm sure they're going to do well wherever they go. So
And they will be in the running for winning a scholarship at the end. So we're going to choose 1 female and 1 male after we do all of the previews
of the year.
of the year. And each of them, 1 of each will get a scholarship from the Mets. So
Very nice. So we should do a ceremony at the Mets
Yes.
Stadium, but we should also do one at Young Floridian. When we do Young Floridian, maybe we could do that next summer.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, because we do it at the Sunrise Theater. There's a lot of pomp and circumstance, so it might be kind of fun for them to get 2 ceremonies.
Yeah.
All right. Well, good luck to both of them.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So we're going to stick with doing trivia on this show.
It's your
'cause
favorite,
It
yeah.
is my favorite. I used to go out to trivia nights, but they all start on weekdays after 6, and that is so not for me. So
Yeah.
they don't happen anymore. I have this plan when I retire of so many things I'm going to get to do, but I just can't be out on a school night
Yeah,
at
I
8,
hear
9
ya.
o'clock. I
Yeah.
know, with 2 kids, you'll never
No,
be
it's
able to
never
do it
happening
again.
again.
And then by the time you are able to do it, because your kids are grown enough,
Too-
you're too tired.
Yeah.
Like Bruce and I, and we're like, no, it's too late on a
Yeah.
school night. But I remember early on in our marriage, we used to go to trivia nights all
Oh,
the
yeah.
time.
Casey does the trivia nights.
I'm on the trivia circuit.
I bet you are. I'm a little jealous, but I also know I can't keep up.
No.
Yeah. It's late.
Yes.
Yeah. Sometimes 8, 9 o'clock at night.
Yeah, they usually finish at like 9 or 9:15, and
Oh,
then
I'm
I
already
go straight to
in
bed.
bed.
Heck
I'm
no.
in bed by then.
Yeah, I've been in bed for like 2 hours. So hard pass.
Yeah.
All right, so you came up with the trivia. What are we doing this month?
So we've got a little bit of a mix of spring training / Mets
Oh,
trivia.
yeah, it's baseball trivia.
Oh,
But then I also threw in some just general February
trivia.
stuff as well. So I'm going to start with something really easy, and if you guys don't get this, then you're going to be in trouble.
I feel like she's setting us up.
I know.
It's a really easy one. What year did the Mets play their first spring training in Port St. Lucie?
I know. It was,
1988.
oh, really? I always thought it was 92.
It was 1988.
I don't work there, so but okay, sure.
I'll just never forget because it was the same year I was born.
Not me.
Me either. I'd already graduated high school.
Okay, this one
But,
Lauren should sit out of, but maybe
Okay.
we could do you or the audience if somebody
Okay.
knows the answer.
We'll let somebody from the audience answer this one because Lauren's going to know all the Mets ones.
Yeah, this might be the last one that Lauren would know. There's only 2 like Mets specific, but then there's
Okay.
more spring training ones.
Okay.
All right, how many full-sized baseball fields does the Mets complex have in Port St. Lucie? Full-sized baseball fields.
I'm going to say a number. Who want Renee? Since you've been our loyal. Yeah. I was going to say 3. I'm going to say 4.
I was going to say 2.
So Renee said
I
3.
wanna say
I
3.
said 4.
So the answer is 6.
Wow.
We have 4 that we use for tournaments, like the minor league side and summer league tournaments. Then we have our all-turf field, and then we have the main stadium. So we have 6 total that are full-sized baseball
Full-size.
fields
And then we have 2 small fields.
that
And
are
what are those
infield
for?
only.
Oh, for practice.
Yeah.
For
Yep.
practice and field. Okay, very good.
So there you go.
It's a
new
big-
new
it's a big
facts.
facility.
It's a huge
Yeah.
complex. And really, since the renovations,
Mm-hmm.
one of the nicest, and I've seen a lot of minor league, it's been a while since the 90s, but they don't look like that typically. They don't look like our stadium.
Well, now minor league, with the change of MLB owning minor league baseball, they have to up their standards. So a lot are going to be changing. But yeah, no, we're lucky that we're a spring training facility as well.
Yeah, that's part of it because
Mm-hmm.
the all eyes are on the stadium in the spring.
Yeah.
So you guys really definitely get a little extra love because of that. But we're happy about it.
Yeah.
All right.
Here's a tough one.
Well, then don't ask it.
When was the Grapefruit League, which is Florida spring training,
Yeah.
what year was that founded?
Didn't it used to be the Sunshine League?
I want to
think.
say like 1994 or 5.
I'm going to say earlier than that. I'm going to say like 76.
Keep going.
Really?
Oh, earlier?
60s?
Way earlier.
1902.
1913. The Cubs and Indians were the first two teams
Wow,
who did spring training in Florida.
that's crazy.
1913. Very interesting. Okay, one more spring training question, and then we have general February.
Oh, thank goodness.
Every year, the Mets host Spring Training Clinic for Champions. What community group is this partnered with? The
Oh, I
Clinic for
know.
Champions.
I'm not going to answer.
The veterans.
That's a good guess.
That is a good guess, but no.
That is not the correct answer.
Really?
We do the Clinic for Champions with Special Olympics.
Aw,
So we
that's
bring
even
out
better.
athletes every year, and the major league players do like a clinic for them, so they
That's
get to come
awesome.
hang out.
It's like
yeah.
the biggest clinic that we hold that we can get a lot of guys for.
They all come.
Mm-hmm.
That's so sweet.
Yeah.
Pretty fun.
I love that one.
Yeah.
All right.
I won't forget now.
We'll do 3.
Okay,
So we
3.
won't do all of them. I
All
did
right,
a
you're
variety.
back
but-
in.
Okay. Also in 1913, what New York travel landmark opened on February 1st? 1913, February 1st.
Travel landmark.
The subway?
Statue of Liberty.
Nope.
Empire State Building.
Staten Island Ferry?
Nope. Anybody from the audience?
Anybody? I got some New Yorkers out there.
The tunnel.
Nope.
What else they got? We'll just name
What's-
all of them
I was just gonna
until we
say.
get to the right one. It's a transportation. Wasn't the Brooklyn? It's not
Ellis
a bridge.
Island. Ellis
It is
Island.
not a bridge.
Ellis Island.
Oh no, that was way before that. In 1913.
Travel landmark.
Oh, Central Station.
Yes.
Central
Grand
Station.
Central
Grand Central.
Station.
Sorry,
Grand
travel
Central
landmark.
Station.
Not,
February
So it
1st,
is the subway, but the
1913.
Central Station.
It's
I got
also
you.
trains.
Yeah,
not
yeah.
just the subway,
landmark.
though.
Yeah. Okay. Now that you say
Technicality.
landmark, I was looking for a place, not a
Yeah.
mode. Got it.
Okay. Oh, this one should be easy. In February
She
of
says that about
19
I know.
In February of 1964, what popular band made their first American TV appearance?
Beatles.
Yeah. What show was it on?
Ed Sullivan Show.
How many Americans watched it?
3 million.
All of them.
All of them. Yeah, it was actually 73 million, which for that date
Yeah,
is
it's pretty much
insane.
all of them.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say that's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yes, a really
Okay.
big show.
Last
See,
one, and
you
this
guys
one-
are all
That's
too
not
young
fair.
for that. But
This
that was
is-
spot on.
This is also a two-parter,
Okay.
but it has to kind of tie in with our 5K because it's a Super Bowl trivia question.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
How many viewers did the 2021 Super Bowl have? Internationally, total in the whole world. How many?
Not all of them.
Not all of them, no.
Like 15 billion.
I'm going to say 50 million.
It was 135 million worldwide, which was actually down from the 2 prior years.
Yeah.
And then
you.
here's the second half of the question.
Netflix.
Lauren, this is a good one for you. How much was the average cost of a 30-second ad for the Super Bowl last
Ooh.
year?
Oh, so
I would
much.
say like 5 million.
It's pretty close. $5.5 million for a 30-second ad.
I would love to sell that.
Yeah. Commission based?
Yeah.
That would be nice. Very
That
good.
is awesome.
All right.
Man.
Fun facts
Fun fact.
But is that per network or per the Super Bowl?
per the Super Bowl.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, all over the world. It's a lot of viewers.
That is a lot.
All right.
Interesting.
I know.
I like fun
People like their
facts.
football. They
Sure
they
do.
enjoy football. All right, so I don't know how we did today. I feel like I didn't fare well because there was a lot of minor league trivia. In
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And,
We
but
went
I
through-
feel like it's better than our trivia has been in the past. So
there. Yeah, when Casey
Try to
does
mix
it.
it up a little bit.
Casey's good at giving us trivia. So
Well, I am excited about the new format. I'm really excited for next month's
Yeah.
athletes. We'll move on to another school.
Right.
We might even be able to venture into some other maybe non-school related.
maybe Little League,
Mm-hmm.
maybe
Yeah, maybe some.
because Little League starts this month, February.
And there is just a ton of sports that are not necessarily affiliated with a school
Correct.
that kids are probably good at. You know,
What did you bring up last
motocross.
time?
Motocross.
Yeah, that was
well,
like
where I grew up, a lot of people were into motocross, but
there
there
is
was no motocross team.
there is. Well,
Yeah.
there's not like a team. It's like you have to go out and like.
Yeah, so there wasn't motocross in schools,
Right.
and skiing, but I'm from the north, so we always had a ski club.
Yeah, we had ski clubs too.
Equestrian, we could
Equestrian,
do
yeah.
equestrian.
Yeah, that would be kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
And then maybe we'll even bring some of the athletes in. We don't know. We'll see. But it's our first show, and I
Yeah.
think it went great.
Yeah, they're awesome athletes, and we look forward to seeing more of them.
Yep. All right. Thank you both for being with us.
Yeah.
Thank you for doing the trivia. Again, thanks to Jimmy Johns, Bobby Malik's Jimmy Johns. He's got one here in Fort Pierce and one in St. Lucie West, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Correct. Yeah.
So make sure that if you're picking up Jimmy John's, use Bobby's. I don't know if we have any others, but he gives back to the community in so
Yeah,
many ways. So
he's
we always
awesome.
like to support those that give back. Make sure you get online and get your Mets tickets or sign up for the 5K. We'll have the 5K listed on All Things Treasure Coast, which is the official calendar of everywhere on the Treasure Coast. You can search by date, you can search by event, you can search by area. So we really encourage you to use that to your discretion. It has a lot of information, and sign up for the newsletter, and that is allthingstreasurecoast.com. Thanks to our studio audience and everybody here in the studio. Till next time, everybody. We'll see you soon.